戦闘スキルがなくたって自力でなってやる。よろ
しかったでしょうか。
これは新たなスキル。
ライトさんのお役に立てるように情報収集しなきゃです。主賓が来なきゃ始まらないわ。木の実マスターのライトくん。
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm DJ Unification, also known as Double Dragon 912, and today, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I got another anime review for you guys and girls. Wow, now ladies and gentlemen, I just got through watching this anime called Bogus Skill. Wow. Finna drink some ginger ale real quick. Yeah, it may be slight spoilers, just a little bit. Bogus Skill started off with great potential. The main character is named Light. His name is Light. And in this world, it's a fantasy anime. Each person in the anime, when they eat a fruit, they end up getting skills. Now Light and the girl character, I forget her name, they grew up together and they basically wanted to be adventurous together. And they said, Light was like, yeah, hoping that I can get a tight skill and we can go off together and do our thing together, just continue adventuring. And he was like, I want to be one of the greatest adventurers in the world. That was like aspiration. And then the latest girl said, oh well, I don't want to be the greatest adventurer in the world. I just want to be able to adventure with you, Light. Basically, she's saying she like him or whatever, which I ain't had no problem with that. Basically, the whole anime is about Light. It's supposed to be about Light. And then next thing you know, Light grew up with this other little adorable farm girl that was with him. And so they all go to the little thing and they eat their fruit. And Light's skill was that when he eats his fruit, he gets farming skills. And when the old girl eats her fruit, she gets like a very powerful skill. She like the lightsaber or something. Very powerful skill. She very powerful. She OP. And they basically made this whole anime supposed to be about Light. But what happened with Light one day, he accidentally, because the little girl that stayed with him on his farm, she fed him some more skill tree fruits. And it said that if you eat more than one skill tree fruit, you're supposed to it'd be poison, you die. But Light's skill tree fruit that he ate made it where he's immune to all poison. So when he ate his fruit, he ended up picking up another skill, picking up another skill, picking up another skill. So basically with Light, the more and more fruit skills he pick up, he can get another skill, he can get another skill, he can get another skill. So the whole premise was about Light learning different skills and him and his old girl coming together and, starting an adventure together. And it started off good, ladies and gentlemen. First you had Light, old girl, because old girl, she was with a arrogant, stuck-up party, and Light fought the main dude of her party and got her free from that. And next thing you know, they formed a party. It was Light, old girl, I can't remember her name right now, and a little adorable purple-haired girl. They formed a party, and they went around doing S-Class monster rankings. The next thing you know, ladies and gentlemen, about 9 episodes in, it was doing good. Next thing you know, they veered off and stopped making this whole anime about Light, and they started focusing on the old girl character. Now don't get me wrong, she's a great side character. I get it, she's a great side character. But what was wrong with this anime was they start focusing more on old girl more so than Light. Light is the main character. They made her go off and do her little side story and they had her be more powerful than Light. That's a no-no. If you want to make the whole story around Light, keep it around Light. Don't try to veer off too much. That what made this anime not that good to me. Now don't get me wrong, you got side characters. That time I got Reincarnated Snipe, you got Rimuru, but Rimuru, he ain't by himself. He got, he got Benimaru, he got Shion, he got Suna. He got all his side characters, but they never overpower Rimuru. You still know the whole story is about Rimuru. Even what's the other one? Agiroleta, from Commonplace to World's Strongest. The whole story is about Hajime. Of course, Hajime got his squad of women, but the whole story is about Hajime. One of my favorite, Failure Frame. Although, the main character got his side characters, but they never veer off the main story about him trying to get his revenge. Also, Moonlit Fantasy. he the main character. He got his side characters. Don't get me wrong. Tomoe Heart, Mio Heart, all the different side characters in this anime, but they still stuck to the main character. What happened with Bogus Skill was they went there and focused too much on these side characters. They took about, now let's say episode 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They just forgot about Light, and they started focusing more on Light's companion, old girl, Sword, Saber, whatever her name is. They focused too much on her, and that messed up the whole anime to me. If they had just kept the whole anime about Light, which about him, you know, every time he eats another fruit skill, he gets another skill, and he's doing something that nobody else can do. You know, everybody else, they can only get one skill per life. They eat that one skill, they good for the rest of the, the anime for their life. But Light, he can keep eating skills, gain another skill, gain another skill, gain another skill. Right now, he got the sword master, where every sword he pick up, he be a master at it. Then he got a skill where he can put his enemies to sleep. Then he got a skill where he can put fire on his sword so far. But the possibilities are limitless, you know what I'm saying? But what made this anime go downhill to me was it was focusing too much on the old girl. They made her real powerful, made her where she got the Fairy King's power and beat this big old monster dragon, and they had Light back there passed out and just sleep the whole time. I don't get that, but what y'all want to know, Bogus Skills, should you watch it or should you pass on it? How can I say it? The first 8 episodes are great, but after 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I would give it a skip. If I had to give it a rating, Bogus Skill, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, 5 out of 10, because started off with the great premise about the whole story being around Light, about how he's the only one in that anime world where he can eat multiple skill trees, and every skill he eat, he keeps it, but he won't die. Anybody else to eat more than one skill fruit, they will die. Because they'd be poison to him. But Light, he can eat as many as he wants, so he can have unlimited skills. They went away from that and started focusing on old girl, his companion. And the funny thing about it, at the end of the anime, in the 12 episodes, spoiler, they didn't bring it back to Light. They made it where they gonna keep doing side stories with old girl. They didn't have it where old girl came back to Light and stayed with their party. They replaced her with another girl. Huh? Really? Seriously? You just forgot about the main character. The main character is Light. Nothing wrong with having side characters. Cute little adorable purple haired girl. She's cute and adorable. Keep her there. And you had his homegirl with the blonde hair. She's gorgeous. That's fine. Keep her beside Light. Don't veer off and have her doing more stuff than Light do. That's why I was just looking up seeing did they have announced a season 2? Nope, they hadn't announced a season 2. I see why. Because they focusing too much on the old girl more so than Light. The story should be centered around Light and then veer from there. That would mess this whole anime up, ladies and gentlemen. If they hadn't did that, like I said, first 8 episodes, great. Off the chain. Focusing on Light and him and his homegirl, they form a party and everything. It's good. But after that they just went left field. But yeah, should you watch or should you skip first 8 episodes? Yeah, watch it, but this going to have to be a skip for me, ladies and gentlemen. You need to skip it. Because that's why I ain't getting no season 2. I'm not a fan of Bogus Skill. Had a chance to do great things, but they forgot about it. They forgot about the main character, veered off to a side character too much. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up, ladies and gentlemen, for this rendition of our Bogus Skill. Leave comments below, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you guys and girls have seen Bogus Skill? Do y'all agree with my assessment? Or do y'all think, well, I'm just being biased? Let me know down there in the comment section. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos like this on the way. Double Dragon 912 signing out. Peace out.